Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Lao Tzu, an ancient Chinese philosopher and writer, is best known as the author of the Tao Te Ching and the founder of Taoism, a philosophical and religious tradition that emphasizes living in harmony with the Tao, an essential, unnameable process of the universe. Believed to have lived in the 6th century BCE, Lao Tzu's ideas have transcended time and geography, continuing to influence millions around the world today. His teachings focus on simplicity, humility, and self-awareness, offering a way to achieve balance and peace in a chaotic world. Lao Tzu's thoughts on the importance of inner peace and the value of knowing oneself resonate deeply in today's fast-paced, often materialistic society. By advocating for a return to simpler, more natural ways of living, his words encourage a deep connection with the natural world and a mindful approach to life and interactions with others. The relevance of Lao Tzu's wisdom in modern times lies in its universal appeal. Regardless of cultural or historical context, his ideas about self-reflection and the fundamental principles of leading a balanced life remain pertinent. In a world filled with complexity and constant change, Lao Tzu's call to embrace simplicity and find strength in self-mastery continues to inspire and guide people across the globe. Before we continue, if you like the content, please leave a comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. Lao Tzu's philosophy, deeply rooted in the principles of simplicity and harmony with nature, offers timeless insights into leading a balanced and fulfilling life. His key teachings are based around these concepts, are vividly encapsulated in his seminal work, the Tao Te Ching. One of Lao Tzu's most celebrated teachings is the virtue of simplicity. He advocated for a life of minimalism and warned against the perils of excess. By simplifying one's desires and aspirations, Lao Tzu believed that individuals could attain true peace and contentment. He famously stated, "He who knows he has enough is rich," suggesting that the recognition of sufficiency leads to spiritual and emotional wealth. Moreover, Lao Tzu emphasized the importance of living in harmony with nature. This principle is not just about environmental conservation, but about aligning one's actions and lifestyle with the natural flow of life and the universe, the Tao. According to Lao Tzu, nature moves in patterns of effortless efficiency and serene beauty, teaching by example the power of non-resistance. He encouraged his followers to observe and learn from the natural world, advocating for a way of being that is flexible and adaptive to circumstances as water is, able to carve canyons over millennia through persistence and soft strength. Lao Tzu also highlighted the concept of Wu Wei, or non-action, which is often misunderstood. Wu Wei does not encourage laziness or inactivity. Rather, it denotes taking action that is so perfectly in tune with the environment and the moment that it feels effortless. This idea reinforces his teachings on simplicity and natural harmony, proposing that the best way to handle life's challenges is by not forcing solutions, but by allowing solutions to emerge naturally. These teachings, while ancient, provide profound guidance for modern life, advocating for a return to the basics of human existence, focusing on what truly matters, like contentment, simplicity, and a deep connection with the natural world around us. This approach not only promises personal peace, but also encourages sustainable living, which is incredibly relevant in today's world. One of the most profound stories from Lao Tzu's teachings involves a lesson about the power of yielding, which beautifully illustrates his philosophy of simplicity and non-resistance. This story is often cited as a metaphor for his broader teachings and is easy to understand, yet its implications are deeply significant. The story tells of an old tree on a windy cliff. This tree, gnarled and twisted, stands where fierce winds constantly batter the landscape. One day, a powerful general passes by this tree while leading his army. Noticing the tree's large branches, he considers it for timber to make drums for his soldiers, but upon inspecting it, he finds the wood is too soft and riddled with holes, making it useless for his purpose. Disappointed, the general moves on, but a wise man who accompanies him points out a vital lesson from the old tree. He explains that the tree's survival on the harsh cliff, despite its apparent uselessness, is precisely because of its perceived flaws. The soft, hollow wood that makes it unfit for instruments or construction is what has allowed it to live undisturbed and at peace. It's the very reason why it has grown old and majestic, unharmed by human hands. Lao Tzu uses this story to convey the principle of Wu Wei, or effortless action, and the strength of apparent weakness. The tree does nothing but stand in its true nature. It does not resist the wind, but bends and yields to it. Through this, it survives and thrives in conditions that might have destroyed a more rigid, seemingly stronger tree. This simple story encapsulates Lao Tzu's teachings on the wisdom of natural simplicity and the power of yielding, which remains a timeless guide to living harmoniously within the world's inherent complexities. It encourages us to consider how embracing our own perceived weaknesses could in fact turn out to be our greatest strengths. In today's fast-paced and often crazy world, Lao Tzu's ancient teachings can provide valuable guidance on how to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. His ideas about simplicity, harmony, and natural living are especially relevant as we face complex problems such as environmental degradation, social unrest, and personal stress. Lao Tzu once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." This quote emphasizes the importance of taking small, manageable steps in tackling big challenges, whether they're personal goals or global issues. It encourages starting with what is doable and straightforward, rather than being overwhelmed by the magnitude of the tasks ahead. Another relevant teaching is, if you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. This speaks to the modern challenge of consumerism and the continuous pursuit of more money, more possessions, more success. Lao Tzu's words remind us that contentment comes not from external acquisitions, but from appreciating what we already have. This mindset can lead to a more sustainable and less stressful way of living. Additionally, his concept of Wu Wei, or action without effort, is particularly pertinent in our high-stress, burnout-prone society. Lao Tzu teaches that the most effective form of action often feels effortless because it arises from a state of alignment with the natural world and our inner selves. This principle can help individuals and leaders make decisions that are not forced, but are instead natural extensions of their values and the current circumstances, reducing friction and conflict. By applying Lao Tzu's principles of simplicity, contentment, and effortless action, we can address modern challenges more effectively. His teachings invite us to slow down, reflect, and act with deliberate and mindful attention, offering a path to not only navigate but also thrive in the complexities of contemporary life. Lao Tzu's wisdom, rooted in ancient Chinese philosophy, offers timeless lessons that can profoundly impact our modern lives. Here are the key takeaways from his teachings. Simplicity. Lao Tzu teaches us the value of keeping life simple. He suggests that by reducing our desires and focusing on what truly matters, we can find greater peace and satisfaction. This principle helps us prioritize our needs over wants, leading to a less cluttered and more fulfilled life. Harmony with nature. Emphasizing a life in tune with the natural world, Lao Tzu advises us to observe and learn from nature's rhythms and patterns. This connection can promote a sense of calm and balance, helping us navigate the stresses of daily life. Contentment. One of Lao Tzu's most powerful messages is finding richness in contentment. Recognizing that we have enough eliminates the endless pursuit of more, fostering gratitude and reducing the strain of constant striving. Effortless action, Wu Wei. Lao Tzu's concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action, encourages actions that arise naturally from a state of inner alignment. This approach can make our efforts more effective and enjoyable, reducing feelings of struggle and resistance. Integrating these teachings into our lives means embracing a way of living that is more thoughtful, peaceful, and sustainable. It involves stepping back from the hectic pace of modern life to reflect on what makes us truly happy and content. By adopting Lao Tzu's principles, we can improve our personal well-being, enhance our relationships, and contribute positively to our communities. His wisdom is not just philosophical but practical, providing a blueprint for living well in any era. If you're intrigued by the wisdom of Lao Tzu and the simplicity, peace, and balance his teachings offer, I encourage you to delve deeper into ancient philosophies. There's a wealth of knowledge waiting to be explored that can enrich your understanding of the world and yourself. I'd love to hear from you about how you might incorporate Lao Tzu's principles into your daily life. Do you see ways to embrace simplicity or harmony with nature in your routine? Have his concepts of contentment or effortless action sparked any new ideas for you? Sharing your thoughts and experiences can not only deepen your own understanding, but also inspire others to explore and apply these timeless teachings. Let's learn from each other and grow together. Share your insights or thoughts. Let's start a conversation about how ancient wisdom can make a modern difference, or anything you'd like me to cover. Until next time, stay stoic.